Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, September 30th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. Kenosha Police have identified the man whose body was found on the Union Pacific Railroad tracks this weekend. 35-year-old Shane A. Miller of Kenosha was pronounced dead at the scene. While authorities are still investigating the incident, there's no foul play believed to be involved. Miller was struck by a freight train in the 6800 block of the tracks that run alongside 13th Avenue and was eventually discovered about a mile south of that location by a railroad employee conducting a routine inspection of the tracks. The city is seeking funds to help keep the Southport Marina channel passable. City officials are devising a plan that will keep sediment from settling in the mouth of the marina. To address the problem, the city will likely have to redesign the breakwater rocks that form the channel. In an effort to finance that work, the city's Parks Commission on Monday approved a grant application that could bring $250,000 in outside funds to the effort. The City Council is expected to approve the grant applications Monday. The homicide trial for the man charged with killing Bianca Vite nearly 2 years ago has again been delayed. Joseph Guerrero is accused of strangling his wife during an argument on December 22, 2012, and then setting a Christmas Day fire that burned her body. He told investigators he was trying to set himself on fire. His trial was to begin Monday, but the defense was not ready to proceed. Racine County Circuit Judge Timothy Boyle grudgingly granted the request, setting the trial out to December 15th, 1 week before the second anniversary of Vite's death. Less than a month after taking over as executive director of the Kenosha Education Association, Juan Jimenez said Monday that he will be leaving the union at the end of October. Jimenez said he is leaving to take an administrative position at a technical college in western Wisconsin. He said the KEA Board of Directors will meet later this week or early next week to create a transition plan. The new Bob Rohrman Kenosha Nissan dealership in Bristol is expected to open later this week. The company is hosting a job fair from 3 to 7 p.m. today and is seeking sales associates, porters, office, service, and parts department employees. General Manager Randy Rohrman said he plans to have the dealership open for business on Thursday. When it comes to weight loss, Shirley and Saul Perez are rule breakers. They don't count calories or consume copious amounts of vegetables. If they want a snack, they'll have a snack. But they are also personal record breakers. Together, they have lost 327 pounds over the last 3 years and kept the weight off. To see their whole story, check out the health page of today's Kenosha News or see KENOSHA'S.com. What's trending today? City officials are in search of a name for the new dog park that's set to open soon in Anderson Park. Share your suggestions on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
Joseph Russell Clarkson was a prominent attorney who rose in the ranks of the Church of Christ Scientist. While living in Omaha, Nebraska, he abandoned the Episcopalian faith of his youth and joined the Christian Science Church, where his intellect and eloquent speech-making were admired. In 1900, Clarkson had the honor of lecturing in Boston at a Christian Science gathering of 2,500 people. He told the crowd he had never known God until he read Mary Baker Eddy's book. But Clarkson argued that a woman couldn't possibly be entrusted to lead the growing movement. Eddy remained firm in her leadership role, and Clarkson and the church parted ways before he came to Kenosha with his wife to live near her sister and brother-in-law Juliet and Gilbert M. Simmons. For the Kenosha News, I'm Diane Giles.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward will have more on the new city dog park. And where can you find a payphone in Kenosha these days? And who still uses them? John Brines is seeking answers. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check KENOSHA'S.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.